Hey guys, Kev here, and I want to do a pretty different unboxing. So, this is a package from Hoback Knives. So, you guys all know I really love the Hoback Sumo. And what happened was, someone told me about an issue where you could spine whack it and fail it. And a guy sent me video of him doing it, and he sent me video of him just literally pushing his thumb on it and it would break the lock, right? So mine was out for review, and I asked that person to test it. Could you just give it a little spine whack? Don't go crazy. I just want to see if it fails, right? Like, here's the Demco 80 20.5. You know, just give it a whack, right? So he does it, and it fails, right? So he tries it again, fails. Takes it apart and looks at it, and his kind of assumption was that it looked like the button didn't quite fit onto the blade, and they cut a little bit of a notch or a ramp into the blade to make the button fit, and that essentially is causing a spot on the blade where if you hit it the right way, it'll fail the lock, right? It's a button lock. I'm not an expert on all that. I'm not a machinist. I'm not an engineer, whatever. So I tell Hoback, and they say, well, we've only had one person with this issue. We've taken care of it. If you have an issue, let us know. And I was like, okay, well, I have the issue. So I sent my knife in, and we had multiple people on a live stream who have the Sumo test it, and about 80% of them failed. So, I mean, there was probably like 8 or 9 people on that stream with a Sumo, and I think 7 of them failed. One of them, he didn't want to test it, and the other one was fine. So I don't know what happened with all those. I don't know if anybody else sent theirs in. I don't know if maybe they're waiting on me to see what happened. So I did send it to Hoback, and I got a response after, it took a couple weeks and everything. And essentially, they said, yeah, it looks like there's some wear onto the blade. And they asked me if I had anybody take a Dremel to it. Like, they said it looked weird, like not something that would leave the factory. And I said, no, I mean, I replaced the bearings with Gillians because I like to do that, which they didn't seem to have an issue with. And I had the clip modded because the clip has that pokey issue, right? It has a hotspot issue. Other than that, haven't touched it. But I did tell them I have flicked and flopped and button lock danced and clacked and clicked that knife a gajillion times, right? I mean, I only had it for a month, but I wore it. I mean, I wore it in. So maybe just from sheer wear on that button, I don't know. But he said he was looking into it. I didn't really get an answer as to what he did to fix it. I just know from there he fixed it. So I'm guessing they swapped the blade or something. Hold on. Says it's from Hoback Knives, but I think I may have sent it to them in a Tuya case, or maybe I sent it to Tier 1 in a Tuya case, and he sent it to them in there. That makes sense. There's some other stuff in here. So, there is, okay. I think this is a t-shirt. This is cool. Check it out. I might have just got a t-shirt. It's an XL, so that probably won't fit me, but I can always pass this along to one of you guys, which is awesome. Check it out. Hoback Knives. And then on the back it says Jake Hoback Knives. And then it says Psalms 23 on there. That's pretty cool. Pretty big XL. I don't think it'll fit. We'll see. But I will happily, if it doesn't, give that away to one of you guys. So that is awesome. Thank you to Hoback Knives for throwing that in. That's cool. You get a cool experience when you have a warranty issue. Hey guys, so I got cut off there. I ran out of storage. So basically what happened was Hoback included a t-shirt and a patch, and then also this cool custom bead right here. Titanium anodized bead that says, "Sorry for the trouble, Jake H." So I think it's really cool that he went above and beyond there and threw some stuff in for the inconvenience. So here's the knife. It's back just the way it was. It's on my Gillian bearings. Has the same clip that was customized by Knife Modders. It still has the chip in the blade because I completely forgot to mention that, and I should have had him sharpen it like an idiot. The button lock, it all feels the same. The only difference I can see in the knife is it's shinier down right in there. You can see it's a little shinier, whereas before I believe it was all kind of like stonewashed or bead blasted, sorry, like the rest of that pivot area there. But now it's all shiny in there. That's the only difference I can tell. So they use the same blade, so maybe they swapped the button. I don't know. It feels like maybe there's kind of like a double clutch now up here a little bit that I don't recall, but I think that's my mind playing games. Like, I think you just have to push the button all the way in instead of I was kind of half-assing it when I first unboxed it. If I push it a little bit. So I don't know if maybe they fixed the button and that maybe that was the issue. The button wasn't engaging all the way, and to disengage you got to really push the button. I don't know, but I'm used to it now. It feels fantastic. They did a great job. Knife came back while you guys weren't watching. I did a spine whack test on some cardboard, like really was smacking it, no issues. It's locked up solid. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. It's dead centered as before, dead nuts, feels great in hand as before. I did want to quickly show you a knife that I think is very comparable. This is the Max Ace Babylon, and it looks like they copied the Sumo, honestly, and just stretched it out and thinned it out. I mean, look at it. It's incredibly similar. Blade shapes, cutouts, I mean, almost everything is down to a T. Obviously, there's differences, but it's a little bit weird how comparable they are, isn't it? I don't know. Both are button locks. So, I just wanted to point that out. I will do a comparison video on this, and when I do that, maybe I'll do an up close showing that area on the pivot there. I'm hoping you can see that. I mean, it's pretty obvious that it goes from bead blast to just really shiny satin, like a mirrored polish finish. So yeah, it's back, and it's as good as ever, guys. I just need to get it sharpened, and we will be good to go. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Jake Hoback for taking care of all this. If anybody else has a Sumo that has that lock failure issue, just hit them up. It's admin@jakehobackknives.com, and they will take care of you, okay? I'll put all that in the description. I love you all. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will catch you later.